Honorable dignitaries on the dais, chief guests today, and well-wishers of our Venkatraman Reddy sir, and highly respected teachers, and most beloved children, and lovely parliamentarians. A very good evening to everyone. So ours is a parliamentary democracy system. So for attainment of independence, our leaders had chosen parliamentary system of democracy. In parliamentary system of democracy, freedom of belief, speech and expression unless they harm to others. So, government in democracy is limited by constitution. So constitution is a supreme law of our country. And next to rule of law. Rule of law is operates in disagreement is recognized. So those who are in power have to allow the opposition leaders have to express their ideas freely. So ruling party has no right to coerce the voice of the minorities. So all the people have right to express their ideas freely in the democratic system. And a true democracy requires wise, responsible and tolerant leader. Such type of leaders only can lead the country in a righteousness manner. So what is the purpose of this youth parliament? To disseminate knowledge about the working of parliamentary institutions, to create awareness about the problems, issues, and obstacles confronting the society and also country, and to form opinion on these issues, and to train these younger generations about the democratic values like tolerance, discipline, uprightness, behavior, and also responsibility towards society. And this youth parliament provides opportunity to learn skills, facts, values, which are essential for a good citizen. A good citizen only can become good leaders. A good leaders only can discuss people's problems, people's issues in a righteousness manner, and also make good laws and also implement them successful manner. And this type of good leaders only can make this country as parliamentarians about the issues, current issues at national level, state level, and bless them a lot. Thank you, one and all. Lok Sabha session will start.
Sir, Miss M. Sahiti, who elected from Ongole constituency of Andhra Pradesh state, will take oath. Miss Sahiti, please. Miss Sahiti, in which language would you like to take oath?
Ma'am, I would like to take oath in English. Elected as a member of Youth Parliament, do swear in the name of our God, solemnly affirm that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by the law, sovereignty, integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am to be entrusted.
Madam, please sign here. Thank you, madam. Please take your seat.
To take oath. Secretary General, please.
Sir, Master Rahman, who elected from Lucknow constituency of Uttar Pradesh state, will take oath. Master Rahman, please. Which language would you like to take oath?
Ma'am, I would like to take oath in Hindi. मैं अब्दुल रहमान जो लखनऊ लोकसभा का सदस्य निर्वाचित हुआ हूँ, ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूँ कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति आदर रखकर श्रद्धा सहित और सत्य धर्म निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा तथा जिस पद को मैं ग्रहण करने वाला हूँ उसके कर्तव्यों का विधि पूर्वक निर्वहन करके उसे गौरवान्वित करूंगा।
Please sign here. Thank you, sir. Please take your respective seat.
I would like to call next new member to take oath. Secretary General, please.
Sir, Master Nikhil, who elected from Narasaraopeta constituency of Andhra Pradesh state, will take oath. Master Nikhil, please. Master Nikhil, in which language would you like to take oath?
Ma'am, I would like to take oath in Telugu. మాగతోటి నిఖిల్ అనే నేను పార్లమెంట్ సభ్యుడిగా ఎన్నికై శాసనం ద్వారా నిర్మితమైన భారత రాజ్యాంగం పట్ల నిజమైన విశ్వాసం మరియు విధేయతను చూపుతానని, భారతదేశ సార్వభౌమ అధికారాన్ని సమగ్రతను కాపాడుతానని, నేను స్వీకరించబోయే కర్తవ్యాన్ని శ్రద్ధాశక్తులతో నిర్వహిస్తానని, సభా నియమాలకు కట్టుబడి ఉంటానని, వాటిని అనుసరిస్తానని, సభా మర్యాదలను పాటిస్తానని, వాటిని గౌరవిస్తానని దైవ సాక్షిగా ప్రమాణం చేస్తున్నాను.
Thank you, sir.
As we know today, it is my sad duty to inform the House about the demise of our former colleague, Sree P. Skandan, who was an active social worker and an able parliamentarian. He took keen interest in the upliftment of backward classes and downtrodden. He came from the family of freedom fighters and contributed to the development of our country. It is unfortunate that we had lost a member who was with us for a long time. He passed away at Salem on 16th September 2016. Honorable Prime Minister, please.
To the Sree P. Skandan, who was the former member of this House. As an ex-chairman of Ethics Committee, he had contributed a lot to the government. In his addition of contribution to the evolution of sound culture of good governance is highly appreciable. He believed that regional aspirations and national outlook should be harmonized and worked for the actualization of their belief. We lost a very good social worker and an able parliamentarian. I would like to extend my deep condolences to the bereaved family of Mr. Skandan.
Sree P. Skandan is a multifaceted personality who contributed to nation in various capacities during his career. Despite his active involvement in politics, he also involved in fields of journalism and literature. He is a distinguished parliamentarian for over 2 decades and person committed to economic reform. With his passing away, the Parliament has lost an most experienced and valued colleague and a nation and eminent economic personality. I associate myself and my party by sending our deep condolences to the bereaved family of Mr. P. Skandan.
I extend my deep condolences to the bereaved family of Mr. Skandan. The House may stand in silence for a while to express our
Members, please take your seats. Question hour. Now, Miss Shima will raise a question related to suicides of the farmers.
Speaker rights of farmers, especially the mixed crop cultivators. Recently, Supreme Court directed your government to find a permanent solution to root out this problem. Giving compensation to the deceased farmer's family is an eye-watching activity which is known to everyone. We demand the measurements which are taken up to control farmer suicides.
Speaker ji, our farmers, we have been taking many measurements for their welfare, such as crop loans, crop insurance, and subsidies for seeds, pesticides, fertilizers, etc. And the announcement of minimum support price for their crops. We are very serious to curb this problem, but the unscientific methods of farming has become an obstacle. Previous government has failed to bring changes in the style of farming. The number of suicides have been reduced. Still we are taking up many activities to bring awareness in the farmers. Thank you.
I have to make an announcement on my own behalf of honorable members of the House. I have a great pleasure in extending our warm welcome to His Excellence Mr. Karu Jayasurya, Speaker of the Sri Lankan Parliament, who are on the visit to India as the honoured guest. The other members of the delegation are Srimati Priya Surya, Deputy Speaker, to member Sir, please take your seat. Madam, please take your seat. And fruitful stay in our country. We also convey our warm greetings and very bestest wishes through them to the President of Sri Lanka, the Prime Minister, the Sri Lankan Parliament, the government and friendly people of Sri Lanka. Question related to black money.
అధ్యక్ష, ఈ రాసిన నల్లధనం తెస్తామని ఈ ప్రభుత్వం పెద్ద ప్రగల్భాలు పలికింది, కానీ ఇప్పటి వరకు ఏం చేయలేదు. నల్లధనం వెలుగు తీసే విషయాన్ని ప్రభుత్వం తమ ఎన్నికల మేనిఫెస్టోలో కూడా చెప్పారు. దీనిపై ఆర్థిక మంత్రి మరియు ప్రధాన మంత్రి సరైన వివరణ ఇవ్వాలి. మీరేం చేయదలుచుకున్నారో తెలపండి.
సైలెన్స్. అధ్యక్ష, వచ్చే విషయంలో మేము అనేక ప్రయత్నాలు చేస్తున్నాం. ఈ విషయంలో భారత ప్రభుత్వం కూడా గట్టిగా ఉంది. అయితే నల్లధనం దాచిన వారి వివరాలను వెల్లడించే విషయంలో భారత ప్రభుత్వం ఆయా దేశాల చట్టాలను కూడా గౌరవించవలసి ఉంది. ఈ మధ్యనే స్విట్జర్లాండ్ దేశ అధికారులు కూడా నల్లధనం దాచిన వారి వివరాలను 2018లో తెలియజేస్తామని విన్నవించారు. ఆ వెంటనే ఆ నల్లధనం రప్పించడానికి తగిన చర్యలు తీసుకుంటాం. అధ్యక్ష, అప్పటి వరకు ప్రతిపక్ష నాయకురాలు గారు ఓపికగా ఉండలేరా? 2018లో తెస్తామంటున్నాం. 2 సంవత్సరాలు ఆ ప్లాన్ ప్రకారం తెస్తాం. తీసుకొస్తాం మేము.
Related to special railway zone.
Speaker sir, it is not fair on the part of a government to hit at the announcement of railway zone. How can you play with the interest of people? So, I would like to know from the Honorable Minister whether you can give an assurance on railway zone or not.
Sir, we can understand the agony of Andhra people. Our government always safeguards the interest of people. And time-taking project, we are considering proposals from all the departments. The decision will be taken soon on this issue.
Silence. Silence, please.
We will definitely announce. We are trying hard to announce. Always trying only. Sir, recently Pakistan-based terrorists are infiltrated into army camps of our Indian soldiery and killed 18 Indian soldiers while they were sleeping. That was brutal and inhuman. Speaker sir, why should we lose our soldiers? Will there be an end to this? Is government trying to put an end to such attacks?
Silence.
Speaker sir, as all of you know that demonetization is one of the most important steps that our Indian government has taken in order to check the infiltration, drug trafficking and the barbarous attacks which were led by the terrorists in our country. And other steps includes taking diplomatic decisions in order to counter the strike. Sir, our silence does not mean that we are taking the issue easily. Sir, we assume... When will you take action? Speaker sir, I can give guarantee that we will start from next month onwards. If not what? Speaker sir, I said that I can give guarantee, but these people are not understanding what we are speaking to them.
Silence.
Be pleased to state
whether the government is taking any other steps to prevent terrorist attacks on India? If so, deliver the details thereof along with the measures taken by the government to check the terrorists.
Our Indian Army has conducted an operation, that is, surgical attack on the terrorist camp. Based in the Pakistan is a good example which shows the determination towards defending India. For this operation, we used mainly unmanned aircrafts or heliborne and special drones and latest available satellite technology. Thank you, sir.
ప్రభుత్వ అధ్యక్ష కరెన్సీ నోట్ల రద్దు కార్యక్రమాన్ని దేనికి అమలు చేసినట్లు? దీనివల్ల దేశానికి ప్రజలకు ఏమైనా ఉపయోగం ఉందా? ప్రజలు నోట్లు మార్చుకోవడానికి ఎన్ని ఇబ్బందులు పడ్డారు? 2000 నోట్లు షాపుల దగ్గర మార్చడానికి పడరాని పాటలు పడ్డారు. దీనిపై ఫైనాన్స్ మినిస్టర్ గారు సరైన వివరణ ఇవ్వాలి. కరెన్సీ నోట్లు
రద్దు కార్యక్రమాన్ని భారత ప్రభుత్వం అమలు చేయడానికి అనేక కారణాలు ఉన్నాయి. వాటిలో మొదటిది లంచగొండితనం. ఇది మన భారతదేశంలో వేళ్ళూనికొనింది. దాన్ని నిర్మూలించాలనే మా ప్రభుత్వం నోట్ల రద్దు కార్యక్రమాన్ని చేపట్టడం జరిగింది. రెండవది దొంగ నోట్ల చలామణిని అరికట్టే ఉద్దేశం. మూడవది ఉగ్రవాద చర్యలను అరికట్టాలనే ఉద్దేశంతోనే మా ప్రభుత్వం ఈ నోట్ల రద్దు కార్యక్రమాన్ని ఎంతో సాహసోపేతంగా అమలు జరపడం జరిగింది.
నో క్యాష్ బోర్డులు కనపడుతున్నాయి. ప్రజల డబ్బులు ప్రజలు తీసుకోవడానికి ఇన్ని ఇబ్బందులు పడవలసిన అవసరం ఉందా? దీనికి ప్రభుత్వం, బ్యాంకులు ఏం చర్యలు తీసుకుంటున్నాయి? అసలు ఈ ప్రభుత్వం ప్రజల్ని ఇబ్బంది పెట్టడానికే ఉందా? దీనిపై ఫైనాన్స్ మినిస్టర్ గారు సరైన వివరణ ఇవ్వాలి.
డబ్బులు ఉంచడానికి అనేక కారణాలు ఉన్నాయి. వాటిలో మొదటిది ప్రజలందరినీ డిజిటల్ లావాదేవీల వైపు మళ్లించడమే మా ప్రభుత్వ ఉద్దేశం. కానీ ప్రజల్ని ఇబ్బందులకు గురి చేయడం మాత్రం కాదు, ప్రజలలో డిజిటల్ అక్షరాస్యతను పెంచడం. మూడోది ప్రజలు అన్ని రకాల లావాదేవీలను డెబిట్ మరియు క్రెడిట్ కార్డులను ఉపయోగించే విధంగా ప్రోత్సహించడం.
ఉన్నారు అసలు అక్షరాస్యులకే డిజిటల్ లావాదేవీలు కష్టతరంగా ఉన్నాయి. ఇంకా నిరక్షరాస్యులకు ఎలా అమలు చేస్తారు?
అధ్యక్ష, ప్రజలలో డిజిటల్ అక్షరాస్యతను పెంచడానికి మేము ఇంజనీరింగ్ విద్యార్థుల సేవలను వినియోగించుకుంటూ ఉన్నాం. పైగా అక్షర ప్రకాశం, అక్షర జ్యోతి, అక్షర సంక్రాంతి, సర్వశిక్ష అభియాన్ లాంటి పథకాలు మా ప్రభుత్వం ఎంతో భారంగా నిర్వహించి ఈ ప్రజలలో డిజిటల్ అక్షరాస్యతను పెంచడానికి ఎంతో కృషి చేస్తున్నాం.
ముందు నిరక్షరాస్యులను తగ్గించండి, తర్వాత డిజిటల్ లాభాల గురించి ఆలోచించండి.
ఆ పథకాన్ని మేము అమలు చేసిన తర్వాత ప్రజలలో డిజిటల్ అక్షరాస్యతను పెంచగలిగాం.
మాకు భారతదేశంలో ఎటువంటి మార్పు కనపడలేదు. మీకేమైనా కనిపించిందా?
Now, Master Naga.
Speaker sir, recently we all know that India could not become member in nuclear supplies group. This government failed to get a membership for India in nuclear supplies group. India can conduct number of nuclear tests in order to meet the growing energy needs and defense needs. What could be the reason for India not becoming member in NSC? What steps to be taken by your
Members in the Security Council of United Nations. Any decision taken by the Council accepted India to become the member of NSG, but China rejected it. The main reason for this, the border issue, that is Makmahan line between India and China, is not accepted by Chinese. Chinese regarded India as their main rival in expanding their influence over third world countries. Friendship between China and Pakistan. Even then, we are trying to convince China to be voted in the favor of India to become the member of NSG.
Silence! Silence,
We are
please.
not saying cock and bull stories. Definitely we will convince China.
Silence, please.
Your government failed, that's why you are saying like
Silence! Silence, please.
definitely we will convince China.
Silence!
Your government failed, that's why only we are doing it.
Silence, please.
Will you resign your post?
Why we will resign our post?
Silence!
Convince China.
Silence, please.
Definitely we will convince China.
Silence!
We will definitely convince China.
Silence, please.
If your government
Silence!
After the session,
Yes, we all know this. Our sports persons are securing least number of medals at international level. One of the reasons for this is sports persons can easily be tired while playing games and sports, whereas in cold countries it's not the case. But we are ready to allocate adequate funds and sufficient coaches to give coaching to the interested sports persons and recruit coaches in schools and colleges.
When will you allot funds?
Yes, matter.
When will you do?
Soon.
soon means when?
From next month onwards, silence please. Now, Miss Srilata will raise a question.
Speaker Ji, this question is for Human Resource Development Minister. What do you think about introducing uniform syllabus for the entire nation and printing books in English and Hindi, which is optional for students? Framing uniform question paper for all states. It is helpful to students to prepare national level entrance examinations and other competitive exams. Honorable Minister, what steps to be taken on this issue?
We are ready to introduce uniform syllabus for entire nation. We should take the opinion of Human Resource Development Minister from 29 states and intelligent people, reputed educationalists and experienced teachers. We will allot adequate funds to introduce uniform syllabus. It is already announced by our government. We are introducing uniform syllabus for intermediate courses and some competitive exams like NEET, BEd. We are sure to introduce common engineering entrance examinations for the coming academic year 2017 and 18. We are laying grounds to introduce.
By the police of Tamil Nadu, arresting Mr. Balasubramaniam, who is the member of this house. Sir, as per 135 of the Code of Civil Procedure, a sitting member of the Parliament cannot be arrested when the Parliament is in session and 40 days of its conclusion. I request you permit to raise this serious breach of privilege.
The honourable member is trying to mislead the House by distorting the facts. Sir, the sitting member of Parliament was sitting main road in Dharna and thereby disrupting the traffic. Therefore, police only removed him from there and took him safely to his residence to avoid any honourable member. Instead of appreciating the police of Tamil Nadu, she is smearing the colour of this deed, sir.
Speaker sir, please have a report with me.
Speaker, sir, this uses political parties, so it has no validity and cannot be believed.
Speaker sir, Tamil Nadu carried the same news.
Don't show duplicates.
No, it is real.
If you want, you can read.
Honourable members, meanwhile, you kindly hand over newspaper report for further inquiry. Now kindly take your seat.
Speaker sir, it is urgent the House.
I would like to remind the House to refer any issue of breach of privilege to Privilege Committee without having a discussion in the House. I will definitely give you an opportunity to participate in the discussion after receiving the reports from Privilege Committee. So, kindly be seated. Honourable Minister of Labour, please.
A copy of Employees Family Scheme published in the notification number GSR 2012 in the Gazette of India under Section 2 of Section 7 of Employees Providence Fund and Miscellaneous Provisions Act of 1952. Thank you.
A copy of the University Grant Commission Act published in the notification number GSR 16 in the Gazette of India dated to April 1990 and the subsection 4 of section of the University Grant Commission Act 1956. Thank you.
GSR 1003 in Gazette of India dated 29 December 2013. Another 185 published in Gazette of
Received from the Upper Chamber of Youth Parliament. In accordance with the provisions of rules, procedure and conduct of the business in the Upper Chamber of Youth Parliament. Sir, I am directed to enclose a copy of Press Council Bill 2016 as it is passed from the Upper Chamber of Youth Parliament at its sitting on 24th December 2016.
Calling attention motion, Miss Sumera is called to the attention of the Minister.
Minister of Food and Nutrition about the situation of alleged irregularities followed by various bottled water manufacturing. I request the attention of the Minister to the situation arising out of these irregularities which cause many health hazards of the public. Kindly clarify the steps taken by the government.
Member said that revised government
Notification on quality norms would remain despite stay order granted by the Delhi High Court to the Bottled Water Manufacturers Association. The ministry had amended that prevention food adulteration rules, according to which the limits of pesticides were revised not to more than 1 by 10,000 milligrams per litre.
Speaker sir, our steps have been initiated to the manufacturers of bottled water.
Speaker sir, sites in bottled water was first exposed by Center for Science and Environment. In response to this, government publicly invited objections, if any, to its proposed standards and finally issued a notification on March 2017. Manufacturers of bottled water were given 6 months' time to upgrade their plants and equip themselves with facilities to adhere the revised quality norms. According to Bureau of Indian Standards, also amended the Indian Standards for packaging drinking water. Thank you.
Of adjournment motion, please.
I beg to leave to move the adjournment motion.
Being granted. I would like to bring to the notice of the House about 260 farmers in Telangana have been committed suicide due to the negligence on the part of the state government in attending the problems that arose out of acute drought conditions in the light of the failure of monsoon. In spite of prior information of meteorological department about possible failure of monsoon this year, no proper contingent plan was drawn by the state government of Telangana. For it is observed that even during the previous year, when the monsoon failed, the farmers were made suffer without sufficient aid. Instead of making meticulous efforts or planning to foresee and manage such a grave situation, the state government started thinking after the failure of crops. As a result, the poor farmers who cannot bear the debt burden pushed to the corner and ended their lives. The state government not yet initiated any useful measures to redress the grievances of farmers. I request the House to take strong view of this matter and convey the unhappiness of farmers to the state government for its appropriate handling of the situation.
To support this motion, it is a deep and grave problem related to the poor family of a farmer who committed suicide. This is quite appropriate to discuss this issue now. Sir, it is pitiable to say that many farmers are committing suicide due to the failure of crops owing to insufficient rains. The government is talking about compensation. Sir, how can a compensation can get back the life of a farmer who committed suicide? The Act government is highly commendable. Farmer has no right to continue in the office.
Of the source of the central government waiting for an official assessment from the state government of the drought situation, but there had been an undue delay in sending the required information. Therefore, the central government acted before. The fact is, only a week that report was submitted on center, acted sufficiently and already released a sum of 1,000 crore rupees to the Prime Minister Relief Fund. Thank you.
And not insisting on voting. Therefore, the motion is dropped. Now, Ms. Divya, please.
Country. All we are elected by the people to serve them and to bring fame and into India. We are conducting these sessions by spending crores of people's money. In this time, we have to discuss very serious matters which would be useful for the people. Instead of spending this time valuably, the so-called people's representatives are just wasting time by just scratching others' backs. It would be insane to